you actually should be going. Should be going in a minute.
Is it round the corner here?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I come.
Yeah.
Come up the sunshine.
You'll be going literally in. You need to get your shoes on. Okay. Yeah.
Body, but body is.
Just give you some water and you have your pills.
If I do less than full body is,
I've only got them.
I do full body is, it's not really 62.
No, we use them.
They do say that police officers tend to live around 7 years after they retire, but that's over 30 years. Technically speaking, not nice.
I'll show you how to make it.
Come on out. Don't stand out here on your own.
It's almost all water.
Jump.
No, more of a design.
Okay, blow with all your strength.
Ready? Are we ready? Are we on? We're ready to go. Go on then.
Very good.
She's still got a lot of half and puff.
Only just get the teeth in, haven't we?
Well done.
That's lovely. Thank you very much.
It must take hours to make that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Can you manage to talk this?
That's great.
Okay.
Oh, lovely cake. Now,
With roses on. They were ever so expensive. Say that camera, man. Yeah, I will say that. I'm pleased with that.
Oh, you did a very good job.
I did a marvellous job. I was up at whatever time. What was that time I was at this morning?
At least midday.
Midday.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Cut it.
With difficulty, but I wouldn't worry too much about cutting it.
The ambience.
the ambience.
Ambience.
And the ambience here is very nice, isn't it?
Right?
The ambience here is very nice.
Oh dear. You mean the house?
Yeah, and sitting
yeah.
around the table talking to everybody.
Yeah, it's lovely, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It must be good fun, isn't it? All these different
It
people
is, and
coming
the
in.
students appreciate Mum's contribution as well when she talks about London and what she's seen there, what she does.
Oh, it's a very jolly house, yeah, all comings and goings. And
Yeah, it's certainly a lot of coming and going. What happened to the girls? Are they? We didn't sort of.
It's
They had their own agenda on Saturday night.
Saturday night, isn't it?
I mean, we were very lucky that they graced us with their presence for the time they did.
No, that was nice. That was great. They put on.
Yeah, they're growing up three lovely girls, aren't they?
Mm.
I think Jenny, she's lost some weight and had her hair cut. She's really a beauty.
Mm.
And so is Alison. And Rosie's having a life of sort of almost luxury, isn't she, sailing the sea?
Yes, it's half luxury and half sort
Yes, you're
of
deprived of company.
financial survival, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
People living on 10 bob a day is basically what it is.
But I guess if you're doing something you enjoy doing and
Yeah.
want to do, then it's not really a hardship in that way. It's sort of okay. It's difficult, but you don't feel it in a negative
No,
sense.
because you're doing what you want to
Yeah,
do.
I mean you're still.
But she bakes her own bread, they catch their own fish, they exchange the fish for meat or for vegetables or alcohol. So it's all sort of give and take, and I think that's a useful lesson in life, isn't it?
Sure, I know.
They haven't got round to doing
The boat either.
no.
You know, you need a slightly bigger boat if you're going to take people on for more than a day, where they can sort of retreat and do their own thing, and perhaps where Rosie and Sim could do their own thing too, and you can't do that in their boat. It's open plan right the way through. And apart from one cabin at the end, which is theirs, which is really quite small and very, very hot.
I mean, it's quite a thing.
Oh yeah.
When you're out on the sea and all you can see is water,
Mm.
for miles and nothing else but water.
Nothing else. No other reference.
Which way do I go, sort of
Well,
thing?
that's
Do I
right.
go that way, or that way?
Yeah.
I know you have a compass and...
But there's a lot of modern navigation, and they use satellites, but of course they need to be able to know by the stars in case the satellites aren't working. And because they use American military satellites, every so often they switch them off. And then you're back to navigation by stars or by sun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the sea looks so vast, as though, like they thought in the old days, you could tip over the end of the world when you got to that line.
They did. That was the Flat Earth Society. wasn't
It is. And they've lived with some of the most primitive people I've ever come across, so the Kuna Indians, don't wear clothes, and they reject everything of the 20th and 21st century. So no transistor radios, no outboard motors, no clothing, and no processed food, no alcohol. Yet they live a very healthy life, and they live longer than the average North American.
Right.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure it's... I mean, they find it difficult to come back and live on land. Right now, if people came and got a house, I should think they'd find it difficult.
They're going to find it difficult if they ever come back, yes. I don't suppose they ever will.
You don't think they're going to come back?
Can't go on like that forever, could you?
No, but I think if they buy somewhere, Sim has about 4 or 5 little cottages up in the Midlands which he rents out, which gives them an income. Now they could sell that and buy a place maybe in the Caribbean or whatever, but they couldn't buy a place in England. And the work that Sim does is he does the mechanics of it, to the bow thrusters and things of the sort. I mean, diesel will be part of it, but anything mechanical on the boat.
Because he could make a fortune working in the mines in Australia. I mean, they're paying. They just can't get.
But he doesn't want to do that. Repair people's boats and people's engines when they break down, but he won't do it for money. He does it because he likes doing it. If they give him a bottle of wine or something for it, or a meal out, then that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a very healthy life.
Yeah.
The only problem is he doesn't like fish, which is a shame when you're on a boat.
George's got his spy camera,
Yeah.
the telescope.
Who did your hair today at the hairdressers?
I don't know her name.
Was it
Honestly.
a young girl or an old girl?
Not very old, in between. She did it well, didn't she? Considering that there's no... I don't know what it'd be like tomorrow morning when you wake up. But
Don't
once-
worry about it, it's clean.
I can't, well, I think to myself, even if I worry, I can't do anything about it, so there we are. But the point is that I get my hand like this and pull my hair, and I get a handful of hair.
Well, don't do that then.
No, I know.
That's the answer to that one.
If I pull my hair enough, Mum, it comes out.
Yeah.
I didn't realise
Yeah.
until she was washing it, and then she rinsed it, and you can see all these bald patches up here.
Yeah, but I think the older you get, I mean, when my hair's wet and I'm in the hairdressers, you're thinking, oh, you look like a skinned rabbit. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
You actually look very
Worry.
distinguished.
It actually looks very, very nice, your hair.
Yeah.
I reckon you either had Laura.
I don't know what her name was. Whether Jenny might know.
I think I'd look good with your hair,
Yeah, you can have it later.
Yes, talk about someone with no hair. Are you?
Well, do you want it round your chin? Or?
Yeah.
No, I've tried that. It's better up here. Yeah, I sort of had it compensating. You feel like, oh, get it back up there. But it never went.
I shouldn't worry, dear.
No, I don't anymore, but I
Yeah,
used to
you
when I was, because I started losing my hair when I was quite young, like
You
20.
had a lovely head of hair.
Well,
Yeah, but you-
do you know, I remember, we used to be
Yeah,
taking
the barber said, didn't he?
Putney, didn't he? And he said, he's not going to have his hair much longer.
Really?
It's too fine
Yeah.
or something, it was too fine. It's very thin.
So
When
did
I was a- when I
did
was
you
a
have
boy,
very fine hair?
Apparently.
It was a shock of black hair. He had a great sort of quiff of black
Dark
hair.
hair.
Yours is quite fine-ish.
Yeah, your glue's working.
Oh, I know, yeah. Stays on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is
Mine
worse,
glue
yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah. Ow.
They always say chicken shit does it, isn't it?
Do you remember those barbers that we'd be
I
taking
do, yes,
in
yes.
Putney?
Bottom Putney Hill, yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Down underneath on the stairs, wasn't it?
And
Right, you're in next to no, thank you very much. Oh, we could get anyway,
it
yeah.
used to terrify me because
You had a very good head of
one of
hair.
them. he
I remember
used-
you did.
he used these
Did I?
really
You had a
open cutthroat razors.
Great
to
big shock
trim
of
Thick,
you.
thick,
And
thick
you-
black
we
hair.
Were young
Right.
lads, sort of thing.
Quite long.
They'd tell each other. They'd be talking away all the time, barber to barber, just cutthroat razors.
There's a
trimming-
hand there going
trimming
up and
our,
down.
our kids' heads, as it were, and I used to absolutely terrify me.
You used to get the occasional nick and they put some cotton wool in, didn't they?
With alcohol or something, which is
Yeah.
very sharp, isn't it?
Really
Sort of
stunning,
smarted,
yeah.
And then at the end of it all, they'd pass a lighted taper all over your
That's
head.
it, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Really?
terrifying as a child.
Lighted taper?
They didn't do it.
What is that
They
for?
did, yeah.
Did they? I know your father was very
Right.
strict that you should
Marie
have
Claire
it
just
here.
gone out.
Mm.
Did
And it
you?
would grow in the
I
proper.
don't know.
It's raining.
You're right.
That's not rain, is it?
That's rain.
Is that rain?
That's
Right.
rain.
Is it?
Holy
What now?
moly.
Yeah, this minute. It's on the conservatory.
Can you hear it?
Lucky.
But when we get the new conservatory, you won't hear it, it'll be glass, yes.
You definitely will.
Is it going to be double glazed? Or?
Yes.
Double glazed.
Oh, you won't
and
hear
it,
it.
And
it'll
tinted.
react to light.
It'd be posh
Oh, that's
rain,
great,
wouldn't
yeah.
it?
It'll be posh rain, yes. Yes.
So it actually
You can
should
only
cut
rain
light.
poshly down here.
That would be pretty smart.
We'll have the Mrs. Bouquet. Yes.
So that's a glass that gets darker and.
Yeah.
Darker
like the
as the
glasses.
sun
Like the
increases,
glasses,
yes.
yeah.
Very good.
You having air conditioning as well?
No.
Air conditioning?
Eh?
Well, they've got it next door, haven't they?
Mm.
Why, really, give me one good reason why we would want air conditioning.
We've got air conditioning in our room, we've got air conditioning in the very
Yeah, we
top
have,
room.
but not air conditioning as Rini
Not
needs.
through the house.
Not as a machine.
You're talking about opening the window air conditioning?
No, we actually have
And
one of
we've
those
got
portable air
conditioning-
conditioners
portable
in our room.
machines, yeah.
Ah.
Because our room gets very stuffy and sometimes people, I don't know.
Will this guy knock on the door or will you just toot his horn?
You'll come in.
What?
You drive.
They're not, yeah.
Or not. You like your little handy cam, don't you?
You'll appreciate it in years to come.
Okay.
be embarrassing,
It's
though.
going to be very embarrassing, yes.
And this is Mum.
Yes.
Show it to May.
Show it to May and say, this is your auntie.
This is great Uncle Rog.
Getting greater all the time. Right, just come upstairs.
No, I lost another of my teeth today.
I did.
Having dinner.
Where?
Where did it go?
It just came out.
Where? But when? Which dinner?
This one just had.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's probably nothing to do with you. I mean, it just happened.
Well, why don't you go back to the dentist?
I know there's many things I ought to do. But I just
You could go to the dentist.
Especially while Roger's with you, he can go with you, can't he?
Rini was just saying about her toenails, saying he's cutting.
You need to get a chiropodist to do that.
Where'd you get that done then?
Well, I know there's one which I used to go. I used to go to regularly to one. What is the name of that hospital that's near?
Bolingbroke.
Bolingbroke.
That's right.
Well, you're supposed to be going to Bolingbroke, aren't you, to have some physio?
Well, no, what happened was a young man came over to Springfield.
You're right. Well, why
on
can't you have
last
it done there?
Tuesday. And apparently whoever it is, he's going to be the one. I haven't got to go to Bolingbroke
So he's going to do it for you.
or whatever, yeah.
This is
All
this
the
is the
service-
footman, not the dentist.
No, this is a footman. And of course, yes, at Springfield, if I'm there, I suppose, on the day that there's a man comes to Springfield,
Who?
a chiropodist.
Yeah, but what days he come?
I'll see, but I mean, if I'm there, I wear tights, so it's very awkward sometimes.
Well, don't wear tights. Wear a pair of trousers and put a pair of pop socks on.
Mm.
Then it won't matter.
She got pop socks.
Got loads of pop socks.
Okay.
Haven't you? You've got loads of pop socks.
Mm.
In case he was going in. There he goes. Hey.
I'm trying to catch Robbie.
Sacrilege.
No, he's not.
No, this is us, isn't it?
This is us. This is not Roger. This is us.
didn't realise,
No,
had you?
no, I thought it was going the other way. It's not. Is it?
Collar's too high. Oi. Stop that.
There's an advert in Australia with that, you know. There's a couple, they're talking about insurance something, and an elderly couple, and during it the other guy puts his hand up very slowly behind her head and does that, and she turns around and gives him some withering saying.
What the
which I can't
withering
remember
look,
what it was
yeah.
now, but it's a quite a clever little advert.
Oh, that might be it. Good day today. It's better? Not really? So what's the problem?
Do you remember being here last year?
Yeah.
It's good, wasn't it? Remember we talked to some lady who was tending the
Yes.
vegetable beds?
Yes.
I brought the tent. Well, we're going to have a bite to eat here, so... but I think we've got a menu and then...
Oh, what held that? You're going to be stupid. Well,
you're right. You don't.
What the eye doesn't see, the heart doesn't grieve over. Yes, I know.
Who's got the stick now? What?
The right person has got the stick. Oh, we need to go to heaven.
Oh, we're being filmed. I think it's the BBC adventure series. Going out with Mum for the day.
Yes.
No, nothing to see really.
Oh, what's the matter again?
Is this box?
no.
Beach, yeah, beach. Christ, it's all overgrown since. So you had these
A
little...
summer house.
There's 4 of them. So you could sort of play all sorts of games.
What sort of games do you play in summer house?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Seriously, you can have a lie down. We'll take it for a walk. Right, okay.
Ready at the sea?
The water level's rising.
See, they're starting, I read an article in one of the papers yesterday, I think it was, starting to evacuate some of the Pacific islands.
Yeah.
Where the water's come up.
Meant to do, isn't it? That's going under.
Yeah, they're actually sort of getting taken.
See any of those, John?
Yeah, you can see it later, Mum. They've lost their drinking water, haven't they? It's become
Yeah.
polluted.
I mean, they've got trees with big shadow. And you know, in between each chukka they play this marching
Yeah.
music, and they get everybody go out and to stamp in the divot.
Oh, I've never been to
Yeah,
colour match.
little windows in the side of this. Now look at this. It will blow your mind.
Oh, now that is
It's great. Isn't it?
I'm not a nice person.
He doesn't mind.
Sorry? What that was that?
This is that too.